I'm okay. It's been pretty hard to get a hold of you.
Yeah, yesterday was like crazy, and then I hit you once I finished everything, and I was like, I can't believe that. Like I just missed the call and stuff. Um, yeah, so I had my PA. She does like little things for me and Texas, how that go. Um, but yeah, when do you want to do it?
I'm available now if you are.
Okay, that's fine.
And so if you wanna, you know, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I have on the phone right now Monet. She was recently on Basketball Wives season 5. If you all recall the episode that she was on the episode with Tasha Mulberry and the rest of the cast of Basketball Wives, where they had her met with them at a restaurant. Can you tell us a little bit more about why they wanted to meet up with you and how did everything go? Because we only got a quick 3 minutes or less camera time as far as what transpired with that meetup.
Well, see, this is the thing. That's what it is. The editing was done bad. Like, they only showed my bloopers. So it fits in that I look like a mad woman crazy. And, yes, I did go there, for that. But the whole thing transpired. Sasha Marbury wanted to meet me. She, told the producers and had the producers call me. And they flew me out to LA.
Okay.
And then you see me going to the restaurant. And then Tasha Marbury, for the episodes before, they were prepping her. When she was in London, they was like, "Are you ready to meet this girl? Are you ready to meet this girl?" So then after we meet, it was just like, she was acting like, "I don't know what's going on, lock the damn doors," or whatever. She's crazy. You wanted to meet me. You're a alleged stalker. And people don't get to see that because the way they edited it was just, it was ridiculous. It was funny to me. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing at myself. I should have came there with a Trinidad James wig, like, "Stop the Molly, I'm sweating." Woo! So it was just like, everything happened. Nobody showed the police report I had.
Okay.
Yes, I have a police report.
So take us back. So why she wants what take us back exactly what transpired and why she's calling you her alleged stalker.
Well, I believe that there's a big difference between putting a chick on blast and allegedly stalking her. No, my friends were contacted by this lady, like, looking for me. They were coming to the city to see me over this whole, situation with Stephon Marbury.
Do you know her husband? Do you know Stefan?
I mean, we met on Twitter. It wasn't anything like crazy. We did take it offline, but it never went into a full-fledged affair. I don't know where the affair part comes from. So it's just crazy how, I feel like out of all the women this guy has ever cheated on her with, or the chef deal, or whatever the case is, like, Monet Michon is the bad guy. I basically met this man off of Twitter. It's not a dating site, and that's what I was trying to say. Like, why am I here? Like, why did you want to meet me when this guy has been with other women? Me and him has never been together. You understand?
So the only interaction you ever had with him is via Twitter. Not you. Have you ever spoke with him on the phone? Have exchanged text messages?
We did exchange text messages, yes. It wasn't only a Twitter. We did exchange emails and text messages. And yes, his family calls my phone. There's people from all over that call my phone, like a lot of his family, and they were on my Facebook as well. And we kept on touch until I felt like I could not be a part of that anymore because it was getting really bad.
And what was he keeping in touch with you for? Like, what was the conversation like? So, like, was he trying to holler at you, or was he just like,
I mean, they just wanted to know what was going on because they seen the arguments and they seen everything, and they wanted to get to know me. So once they got to know who I was and have an understanding, they became cool with me. They got close to me, and this is people that he grew up with. This is his family. This is not just something like, and I still keep in touch with them, and they say hello to me. They call me and text me every morning. God bless you and have a great day. So I don't understand where, she's coming off from. Like, this lady hates me. Like, this lady, for her to take me and put me in TMC, and I had to go and file a police report.
Police report
and then send
for?
that to TMC. Yes, I filed my police report. Her police report was never, it was never made up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she had never made a real police report. But she told TMZ that I'm the stalker and she's filing a restraining order against me. So I went, to the NYPD on February 3rd, because this was January 31st of 2013 that this transpired. So I waited a couple of days because I'm like, all right, it's going to die down. I've never done anything like this. I've worked, since early 90s. And late 90s, early 2000s, I've been building up my resume as, the model, the artist, the entertainer. So for this to, this was really disrespectful to me and my craft. For this lady to come up and do this. And, on the show, she's putting it like I'm the one that was hitting up TMZ. I'm the one. No, you can't be serious because it's all over Google that you sent to TMZ first that you were scared of me and you put a restraining order on me. So then when I went to the police department and to figure out what was going on and they gave me my real police report, that's when everything happened and producers contacted me. They called me like 3 times, and I thought it was seriously this crazy woman contacting me trying to find out where I lived. Because at this point, I'm like, all right, this lady's married to a ball player, and this is a problem. If she wants to offer me or have me, whatever, pay $10,000, whatever, for my head, like, she can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to the police like, listen, this lady is Inspector Gadget. She's watching my page. She's watching my Twitter. She even mentioned a tweet that I did since the phone. She didn't mention the whole tweet. How would you know when I was tweeting him and sending to him unless you were watching me? So this is, it gets really deep. It gets really deep. And it backfired on her. And they tried to embarrass me, but they really didn't. It didn't do a good job. All people can say is, well, she had a bad hair day, she had a bad week. Okay, that's what was meant to happen. They wanted me to play a role, so I went there as a crazy, bad-looking woman.
Okay, so for people who are just watching or listening, I'm talking to Monet. She was recently on, and if I'm pronouncing your name incorrect, you can correct me.
Monet Machon, yes.
Yeah, Monet Machon. Her name on Twitter at Monet Machon, and on Instagram is the Queen Monet Machon. Okay, and she was recently on Basketball Wives taping maybe the last episode that we saw, which was the season finale, where they brought her on as the alleged stalker of Tasha Marbury, or she and her husband. If you came from back, so she also stated on the season finale that you are also befriending the other ladies of Basketball Wives. Is there any truth to that?
I've been friends with, as far as like following Evelyn and following Shawnee. This was on for 3 seasons.
Oh, this was okay. So this was before. So this was way before her being on the show and her being, known to be on the show. You were always following them as a fan of the show and all of that.
Yes. So
okay.
This is what I'm saying. For them to all come together and badger me. Well, it wasn't really Evelyn or Shawnee, because Shawnee was entertained. Like, me actually watching it, Shawnee was like giggly and happy.
So what about Tammy? What about I see that Tammy was one that was posing a lot of questions about why did you come and all that stuff. What else was discussed with Tammy asking you a lot of questions? What else was discussed that we did not get to see?
I don't know where that is coming from, but you gotta understand. Tammy befriended Tasha. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who seen Tasha as a backing or a person which she can use, because Tammy is trying to get people to invest in her, and she got the weave line and all this stuff. So Tasha, being the 7 businesses woman, which all failed, and just constantly puts money into things she doesn't know about. I feel like Tammy, finds her useful and like, well, let me befriend her since she's giving away money like that. And that's what happened.
Okay.
I went in there very polite. I didn't go in there disrespectful. I
So you said that the producer of the show flew you out to LA. So where are you currently from? Are you living on the East Coast? Where are you currently living?
I live in New York.
Okay, and if people are not aware or sure who you are, tell them a little bit more who Monet Machai is.
Monet Vachon is an entertainer and an artist. I started off in 1999, early 2000. I got my first break on an MTV show called Direct Effects, which was with K.K. Holiday and Funkmaster Flex, also DJ Clue and Sway Calloway. You know, they handled the news with that. From there, I got a MAC Cosmetics campaign. So I modeled for MAC Cosmetics. We did something with Richard Moore, which is a famous photographer from UK and New York, and we did the deck of cards. It was for the it was a campaign, you know, for the AIDS Foundation.
Okay.
We raised a lot of money for that. We've done showrooms, we've done shows, and then with the deck of cards, it was in MAC stores, early 2000s. From there, in late mid 2000s, they made it original, made it into a book, which is called the Mac Deck of Cards.
Okay.
You can find that on Amazon, on eBay, in Barnes and Noble stores, and BarnesandNoble.com. Currently, like I started rapping in 2010 after my cousin Andre Hudson, Huddy Six of Harlem World. He was also a rapper.
Okay.
Like, you know, he knew Big L and Nas and.
Hello, you still there? Did we lose you? Monet? Monet? Hello? Monet?